Do you want to speak English more clearly and naturally? Do you sometimes feel stuck, even when you know the words? Welcome to English Stories for Beginners, the channel where stories become your teacher. Here, you will practice the shadowing technique. That means you listen carefully, and then repeat after me, just like my shadow. You copy my voice, my speed, and even my feelings. This method will help you improve your pronunciation, listening skills, and confidence. This method will help you improve your pronunciation, your listening, and your confidence. Today's story is about kindness, trust, and how one person can change another's life forever. The title of the story is The Kind Stranger. Stay with me until the end, and practice shadowing step by step. Let's begin.
My name is Emma. I am 21 years old. I live in a big city, but even though the city is full of people, I always feel alone. I study at university. My father works far away. My mother passed away when I was little, so I live in a small apartment by myself. Every morning, I wake up early. I take the bus to school. I sit in class, I take notes, and I listen to the teacher. But my heart feels empty. I smile on the outside, but inside I feel cold. I wonder, does anyone really care about me? One rainy evening, I was walking home. The sky was dark. The streets were wet. I had no umbrella. I was cold and tired. Suddenly, I slipped on the wet road. My books fell into the mud. My hands were shaking. At that moment, a man stopped and helped me. He picked up my books. He gave me his umbrella. "Are you okay?" he asked gently. I looked at him. He was tall, with kind eyes. He smiled at me. "Thank you," I whispered. His name was Daniel. He was 24 years old. He worked at a small bookstore near my school. From that day, we often met each other. When I passed the bookstore, he waved at me. Sometimes, I went inside to buy a book. We started talking. Daniel loved books. He said, "Books can change your life." I told him, "I always feel lonely." He looked at me and said, "Then let books be your friends, and maybe I can be your friend too." We laughed together. For the first time in years, I felt warm inside. But life is not always easy. One day, I received a phone call. My father had an accident at work. He needed money for the hospital. I cried all night. I had no savings. I had no one to help. The next morning, Daniel saw me at the bookstore. "Emma, what happened?" he asked. Through my tears, I told him everything. Daniel listened quietly. Then he said, "Don't worry, I will help you." He gave me an envelope of money. I shook my head. "No, I cannot take this." But he put the envelope in my hand. "Emma, sometimes we must accept help. This is what friends are for." Because of Daniel, my father received treatment. Slowly, he got better. Every day, Daniel visited me. He brought food. He made me laugh. He told me stories from his bookstore. At night, we talked on the phone until I fell asleep. His voice was calm. It gave me peace. I realized something. I was not lonely anymore. One evening, we walked in the park. The air was cool. The stars were bright. Daniel stopped. He looked at me. "Emma," he said softly, "you changed my life. I used to live in silence, only with books. But now, with you, I feel alive." I felt tears in my eyes. I whispered, "Daniel, you are the kindest person I have ever met. I think I am falling in love with you." Daniel smiled. He took my hand. He said, "I love you too, Emma." That night, under the stars, our hearts became one. But not everyone supported us. Some of my classmates said, "Why are you dating a poor bookstore worker? He has no money, no future." Their words hurt me. For one moment, I doubted myself. Daniel noticed my sadness. He said, "Emma, love is not about money or status. It is about trust, kindness, and respect." I looked into his eyes, and I knew he was right. Months passed. My father recovered. He wanted to meet Daniel. At first, my father was strict. He asked Daniel many questions. Daniel answered honestly. Finally, my father smiled. He said, "You are a good man. Take care of my daughter." I felt so happy. For the first time, my family accepted Daniel. Today, Daniel and I run the bookstore together. We fill it with books, flowers, and laughter. We are not rich in money, but we are rich in love. Every morning I wake up and say, "Thank you for this life. Thank you for the kind stranger, who is now my true love."
This was the story of The Kind Stranger. It teaches us that kindness can change a life. It shows us that love is stronger than loneliness. Now it's your turn. Watch this video again. Listen carefully. Repeat each sentence after me. Practice shadowing every day. The more you practice, the more natural your English will become. If you enjoyed this story, please like this video. Subscribe to English Stories for Beginners so you never miss new shadowing lessons. And share it with your friends who also want to improve their English. Remember, one story a day can change your English and your life. Thank you for learning with me today. See you in the next video.